what's happening with anxiety? Seems like everybody's got anxiety. So let's go over anxiety and what its actual causes are. So I do a lot of blood work and I see a lot of different things and I correlate them to symptoms. And the biggest thing I see with symptoms of anxiety is blood sugar issues. Hypoglycemia, hyperglycemia, too much sugar, not eating consistently enough. Not having enough protein to stabilize your blood sugar during the day is a huge problem. So eating consistently through the day, having enough protein in your meals, not having too sugar-laden of meals, that's going to help you stay pretty steady and feel pretty good and help you with your brain. Your brain needs that fuel consistent all day. And when it doesn't have it, it gives you this rush of anxiety because it's got a problem. It doesn't have enough fuel. The other things I'm seeing is iron and B12 anemia. Those things can be found on blood work. And if you don't have enough iron and B12, then the red cells can't have as much oxygen as they need to deliver oxygen to your brain. And that can make you very anxious as well. Again, not enough oxygen, not enough fuel. Other things, inflammation. So when you have too high up blood sugar, you can have inflammation in your brain. So that's a really big deal and that can cause anxiety. You can get inflammation from hitting your head. So that can create anxiety over time. So some sort of traumatic brain injury. People who aren't sleeping, that's causing big anxiety with people. Lack of sleep, exhaustion. You just are done, right? You really need to be consistently sleeping like it's your job to really make sure your brain feels really good, especially if you have anxiety. And the last one that I see is hormones. So the hormones are off, maybe the blood sugar's high, maybe that's driving the estrogen into testosterone, like PCOS. Maybe it's a perimenopausal person and they have lack of hormones right now and that's causing anxiety. Lots of things to consider, lots of different ways to support the body. You can do herbal supplements to support GABA and serotonin and such like that. That's fine, but really getting to the root cause is really important for figuring out what the cause is. This is not just a let's take a medication or let's take an herb to kind of calm ourselves down. Let's actually get to the bottom of what is happening and why it's there and how to solve it. And blood work is always, always, always the way. So get some blood work done. Look at some markers. If you want any ideas of things to run, I have a whole list. I can send it to you. But let's get the blood work done and get you feeling better.